Even longer.
There it is.
Oh,
the King's
here's the end.
Scepter. Well, oh, this was easier to find than a penny in a parking lot.
Everything was now a terrible idea.
Catch me kilts. What was that?
Yeah.
Right into boss. Come on, bitch. So that's really all it did in the original NES game. Now we're gonna see some new shit.
Ah, sweet mother of God.
Look at that fucking walk animation.
I'm really glad that last one doesn't go down or up, you know?
Yeah.
So is this game as polished as Resident Evil 4 where Scrooge has all these really unique death animations?
Yeah. I don't think so.
Seems like a perfect opportunity.
Pretty sure there's just fuck you, statue. Pretty sure there's just like one death animation.
Oh no. Oh no, it's still going. You have one point of life left.
Shut up, Max.
Shut up, Max. Ah! Yeah. Alright, here we go. Ah! Nice! Please die. Why isn't it dead? Jesus!
It hates me.
Good lord. The boss fight doesn't need to be this long. This is the 4th time or the 3rd time we've done it.
Oh, fuck! Oh, yes!
Matrix duck! Threw some shifty balls at you that last round. Oh no!
No! Fuck! I misjudged my
And
pogo
now you have to do the
bounces.
whole thing over again.
Oh, fuck me!
Oh, that is a terrible way to start. That's a terrible.
Get out of here.
Guess the music's not bad.
It's all jazzy as shit. Fuck. Fuck you, buddy. Oh, come on.
Oh, that's so bad for business.
Big blows and shit.
Ah!
Nope.
Nah. There's the freaky one.
Fuck.
It's in the exact same pattern. This old man is very happy about his predicament. He is seemingly totally screwed. Yeah, you just have to hit him 3 times really quick. So
Yeah.
you can't get into his like stupid head stomp crap.
All about timing.
Well, this is more pattern recognition, I guess. Which is most what NES bosses are. Alright, here we go. Ah! Yes!
Duck off!
Duck off, is that what you said?
Yeah, I said duck off! I said feck off. Ugh.
Block off, Featherface.
Yeah.
This place has fallen to pieces.
No, I'm not leaving without that scepter.
So you're going down with the ship?
Get us out of here, Launchpad.
Off we go.
I cannot believe we came all this way for nothing.
I only got $1.3 million.
What's the meaning of this?
You killed all the animals in our jungle and stole our money,
Have
dickhead.
long foretold that our ancient city would one day be returned to us. For hundreds of years we have waited, and at last that day has come.
You mean you're not mad at me?
Mad? Quite the contrary, feathered one.
Quite
Is there
eloquent for
anything we can do to repay you?
a dude wearing like bushes for a skirt.
I did come here looking for an ancient scepter. I didn't suppose...
Didn't suppose.
It fell from the temple.
All that climbing for nothing. Hey, Mr. McD?
Bless me bagpipes, the scepter of the Incan king!
It is yours. Take it and go in peace.
I'll take my shit and leave.
It was just the old king's back scratcher.
Nice. That's a great way to end a level.
Old DuckTale-esque humor.
This looks like at least be like a 2-hour game based on all this. Even if you like sped through it. There's like what, 4 or 5 levels?
Yeah.
Get all my money. Oh my god.
$3.154 million.
$154,000.
The scepter of the Incan king. I tell you, boys, there's something special about this treasure.
Really, Uncle Scrooge? Yeah, it just looks like an old back scratcher to us.
You boys need to learn some respect for the finer things in life.
How funny would it be if it was
Now,
just a
if
scene
you're
of
done
him
having
ruthlessly
fun at your
beating the
own
children
uncle's
with his cane.
expense, help me decide where we should go next.
Respect me and me money.
And me money.
Yes, for those that didn't know, we are playing this on the Wii U. Because I really wanted to make my Wii U something that was more than a paperweight.
Where should we go now?
I'd say Transylvania. Transvanilla.
Pack your bags, boys. We're off to Transylvania, and we're no coming back without the coin of the lost realm.
Isn't there like 17 Transylvanias like across the planet? There's like a bunch of them. Or places called Transylvania.
What?
Yeah.
No! There's Transylvania.
I could have swore there was like multiple locations across the planet that are called Transylvania.
Oh, it's in Eastern Europe. Whoa, what is going on with that skeleton duck?
Sweet Jesus.
Esqueleto duck.
Esqueleto duck.
What's duck in Spanish?
Oh, you asking me?
You took Spanish, not me.
I took 2 years of Spanish and I spoke it pretty well, but if you don't exercise something, you don't get good at it.
One Gladstone, heir to the coin of the lost realm.
You guess how much Spanish I practiced after I was done with it in high school?
None.
None!
Out here, isn't it? Uncle Scrooge, we're not gonna break into this guy's house, are we?
Of course not, Louis. This castle has been abandoned for centuries.
Hey, look at this. The Junior Woodchuck
who's lighting all the
Handbook
fires?
says Drake von Gladstone was best known by his nickname, Count Dracula Duck. Is there really a monster in there, Uncle Scrooge?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then he keeps walking.
Yeah, there's no such thing as Dracula. Right. He is right, isn't he, Uncle Scrooge?
Of course he is, Louis. Vampires, banshees, and mischievous spirits are just a lot of superstitious hocus pocus.
I've come to a conclusion, Max. Way forward to do Castlevania.
But you
Yeah.
better stay close to me,
Yeah.
just in case.
You should just do everything that's 2D.
I mean, I know they did Contra 4, but
Now
you
you
said for
boys
Castlevania.
stay put and keep an eye on Wee Abigail.
It kind of sucks because, like, on YouTube, this is going to be running at 30, right?
Yeah.
And this game looks way better running at 60.
Well, that's the thing we were saying when the game first came out, was that from the trailers and everything, it looked really good, but then you see it in person and it's totally different.
Purple bus, who
But to be honest, who isn't buying this game right now?
Yeah, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Why should we have to
Unless you're like a
stay here
diehard
just
fan of
because
like
wedding's a
GameSpot or
big
some
chicken?
shit.
Yeah. We're not afraid of
GameSpot or
whatever's
bust.
hiding out there.
Who would take their reviews seriously after all the shit they've been through regarding reviews?
Not afraid of the dark.
Moderately true, I guess.
Webby.
That was a long time ago. Oh, those children are dead. See,
Louis,
the feathers?
Louis!
Right into a grinder.
Right, Uncle?
Huey, Dewey, Louie in the news.
Of course. Everything will be fine, my darling. Wait here and I'll be back with the lads lickety-split.
Speaking of which, Huey Lewis and the news. You know what I saw this weekend?
Yeah.
Last weekend?
Back to the Future?
Well, more specifically, I saw an actual full-scale replica of the DeLorean.
Oh yeah, I did too.
Where?
At Universal.
No. Like a driving, functioning one. Like a guy who owned it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that at Universal they have the hero car from Back to the Future 1.
Hero car?
Yeah, when you have a prop that is the main prop that's on camera all the time, it needs to be the one that looks the best.
Yeah.
That has everything on it that you want to be on camera, and it's usually called the hero. And they had the hero car, the Hero DeLorean from Back to the Future 1. And it was huge and on display, and they had a Back to the Future exhibit at the time.
Yeah.
And it was literally the same car, like the plate said 82. And then the manufacturer on the DeLorean manufacturer on the side of the windows of the car said 1983. I was like, holy shit, it's the real one.
Yeah. This was not a one in the movies.
Yeah.
It was funny because, basically what happened was I was at Big Bear Renaissance Fair with Wesker Mike, and someone had told me that during what's known as the Queen's Procession, that the Queen came in riding a DeLorean. Well, as one of our Jill actresses told us, it was the DeLorean from the movie, and I was like, no fucking way. So I ran over
a time machine.
So I ran over to where it was, and what it was one of the owners of a full-scale replica of the one in the movie. It's based on the one from Back to the Future 2.
Yes, yeah.
And
with Mr. Fusion on it.
Yeah, it's got a Mr. Fusion on it. Everything is pretty much exactly accurate to the movie. Everything was.
Yeah.
You had the doors open, the time circuits, flux capacitor, the whole 9 yards. It was a real working DeLorean, and it had current up-to-date plates.
Yeah.
Like it was drivable.
It was drivable.
Legally drivable,
yeah.
and
I don't know how the hell they're getting to pass smog, but okay.
because it might be one of the newer DeLorean models. They still make them.
Oh, that's right. They make them by request.
Yeah. In Texas, there's a DeLorean factory, that single operational DeLorean.
Did it bounce down there?
Factory, yeah.
Yeah.
That I believe, by request, will make DeLoreans for people.
Yeah, it was. There is websites and places and guys that you can contract for like $10,000-$15,000. You already have to have the DeLorean, but they will add all the modifications.
Yeah, I looked into it one time to see how to make a Back to the Future tricked out one, and you can't do it anymore. Like it was able to be done to a certain point in time, but the literal parts that you need for everything, some of it's not made anymore.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
You have to find other ways to make something similar looking.
Yeah.
That wasn't a ghost at all. It was a Beagle Boy in disguise.
No
Trying
shit,
to be
kid.
mate to my treasure, no doubt. But it'll take more than just an old bed sheet and flour dust to frighten off Scrooge McDuck.
Look, Uncle Scrooge, that Beagle Boy dropped something. It's an old piece of paper.
Wow.
Carton. It's
Old
an
piece of
ancient rune.
paper.
You mean like a magic spell?
Aye, lad. At least part of one.
Gee, I wonder who tore it into pieces.
We'll worry about that later. Right now, I want you to head to the front door and wait for me. I'll be back once I've found the treasure. Off you go, lad.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun up there. It was cool because it was there was a big ass meteor shower this last weekend.
Yeah.
And up in Big Bear, you can see a hell of a lot more stars.
Well,
in the
you
sky.
are closer to space, so yes.
Yes. So that was pretty sweet.
More money for me, money.
Only problem was it got cold as balls at night up there.
Yep, that's what happens.
We had a fire.
Holy
pit, though.
shit.
It was okay.
Did you get to get close to the car at all to see how small DeLoreans are on the inside?
You know what's funny about that, Max? That was the first fucking thing that crossed my mind.
Yeah, dude.
With all this shit you were talking, because we wanted to rent a DeLorean for retro,
Yeah.
and you're like, dude, you can't even film in there. I'm like, bullshit. They did it for the movies. And
No, that was props. They built mock DeLorean, like half DeLoreans that were way bigger, so they can fit a fucking camera in there.
that shit is literally 2 bucket seats.
They are designed
I mean-
for people 5'0"
It actually, he had a hoverboard right behind the passenger seat, but there's like nothing fucking there.
There's so little room in those cars. It's
It's
astounding.
literally two fucking seats in metal.
Yeah. And they're designed for people that are not 6 feet tall. Like over 6 feet, you can't get in it.
Yeah, I didn't think about that because I'm not 6 feet tall, but
Well, I guess you found me out.
Burger
Oh,
Beagle.
well, you guys got any lunch?
No!
Okay. You don't gotta be all touchy about it. See ya.
Aw, that guy gives me the heebie-jeebies. He was starting to look at me like I was lunch.
Well, next
Well, he is a
time,
dog,
you'll
and
think
you are a
twice before
duck.
scrapping with Scrooge
I hate to
the
break
duck.
things to you.
We got this, Uncle Scrooge.
Ah, it looks like another piece of that torn-up sorcery.
Say what?
A magic
Say what?
spell. And it's nearly complete. Just one piece left to find. If only I knew where to start looking.
Well, that bungle boy did say this house has an illusion wall. Do you think he meant...
Of course, a secret passage. Oh, no wonder I've been having so much trouble finding anything around here. Good lad. Now,
You know, I was wondering if any of like
need
the
to wait
artwork
at
on the
the
back
entrance for
wall
the
was
others.
like related to anything from like the Carl Barks comics, but they way forward said it wasn't.
It was just completely
Yeah, it was
made
just
normally.
Well, I mean, there's no Easter egg to the characters in the paintings. They're just
Gotcha.
they're just whatever. There's art.